Hey everyone, Deadmine here. Welcome back to Skyvault's episode 11 here. This is going to be a YouTube exclusive. Once again, this is just you and me, YouTube. I'm just hanging out, going to be recording. As promised from last episode, we're going to be getting up into a villager trading bazaar, built up a little tiny section, removed all the beds, picked up a bunch of villagers, kind of let them, grow up. And yeah, we're ready to give them some jobs and get some good trades. I'll see you in there. All right, here we go. So, I will fully admit, when I was building this, I was experimenting with some different kind of cut styles with foot pedals. I didn't really like how they turned out, so I kind of scrapped that. But I was left with this little build, so this is where we're at. So this had the beds and the two villagers there before. Put these guys in place. These all have their jobs in appropriate spots. For those who saw the Lost Season, this is exactly what we did before. We're going to put another row of villagers here on top. At some point, but this will be great for now. So we are going to just check to see if we got lucky. Just check to see if we got lucky. We did not. So I think our first role we're looking for now is mending silk touch or fortune 3 or fortune 3. We don't need looting yet. There's no armor things yet. We have our unbreaking. We have this cheap efficiency 4. It's still kind of expensive though, so if I see a cheapish efficiency 5, I might grab it, and this one might get demoted, or just be our bookshelf trader, stuff like that. So, but yeah, well, I'm gonna roll a few times. The hotkey is C, or you can hit the arrow. Sometimes hitting the arrow is better because it slows you down a little bit. I have definitely accidentally clicked through something I wanted before, so yeah. But this is very monotonous work here, so I'm gonna pause. Oh, there was a mending, and I see, like I said, it's super easy to click through. I didn't even see how much that was. I just assumed it was bad. So I'm gonna pause you until we get to where we need to be. All right, first up is Silk Touch. That said, I just realized we have no way to get a good amount of emeralds here. We have, I guess we have this. This is 4 for 3 books. See, that's not quite enough there. I mean, we could do this, right? Yeah, I guess that's probably worthwhile. Just get the 13. Silk Touch is really, really important if we want to get into a another vault, so we can get. Yeah, so we can get more emeralds and other stuff, much more easily there. I might make some fletching villagers, toss them here. It's not my preferred method, but it is the only repeatable source we have at the moment. The other thing we could do is get that iron farm going now. There's a lot of options here for sure, because the iron farm does get interesting. We can also get farmers going. We do have quite a few crops. They're only really powerful though if you can heal them. That is a conundrum, I think. Let's make sure we sleep here. Oh, we can also check our tables while we're thinking about that. Definitely check our tables out here. Might have some new bounties, and this definitely rotates every 24 hours. It's been a few days since I've been on, so mystery boxes, not bad. This would be amazing. I don't think we're very close to that though. Yeah, we're not very close to that. Maybe if I film 2 episodes today. Oh right, we have the husk task still. Zombie hide in vault. So that's the scavenger vault item. It's great rewards here. 5 gold, some common plus pants. Yeah. And the Painite gets us a nice sword. We have a really pretty decent sword here. It's just better than what we had before, but yeah, we could get some nice stuff. Yeah, we still want to try to go for the husk. So if we just takes one desert themed vault, and we should be able to complete that in no time, or one or 2 elites, and we should be able to complete that in no time as well. So, all right, I'm gonna pause up and figure out which villages we're gonna use to get a few emeralds going here, just so we can do. How much? Actually, good question. How much clay do we have? Not a ton. So get a 6, 9-ish emeralds. So not a ton there, because masons are pretty good as well. And then once you get Silk Touch, you can also just, with masons, you can farm smooth stone and get those going. Those guys are, again, only pretty good if you're reducing their cost. Oh, this is a really interesting question. I'm going to pause. I'm going to figure it out. But do let me know in the comments what you think you would do, specifically for Sky Vaults, because it is dynamic. You know, things do change for Sky Vaults. It's probably going to end up being Fletcher's for me. And I know a lot of folks like to go with Fletcher's, but maybe there's something clever out there. You know, maybe there's something clever out there to change it up with. But yeah, I'm going to pause, and I will see when I make my decision. All right, so redid our signs here because I spelled something wrong, and I wanted to put them on the bottom half because we're going to have a top half. After looking at some rates and kind of this guy wandering around, I think what I might do, because we're recording this off stream, not that it really affects too much, but because we're recording this off stream, I have basically all day. So I think what I might do is we're going to extend a little platform off here. I'm going to build an iron farm right there. That should be far enough away from this area that they're separate villages. But yeah, these platforms are big enough to fit one contained iron farm in. I'll be using the same design I used on the Magic SMP for those who've been watching that or watching live streams of that. But mainly the reason was I was looking at the rates of like how much you're getting per full harvest here. And so without healing the villagers, we're getting, this is like 2.5 emeralds per stack. So we're really just not getting that many emeralds for the crops, you know. And once an iron farm really gets going, it's 4 emeralds per, it's 4 iron per emerald. And that's pre-healing. We could definitely get a, you know, get a villager converter going, get all these set up, and definitely fix some, you know, heal some villagers, and then it'll be 1 iron. It'll be 1-to-1 ratio, 1 iron per emerald there. We can just put a big row here. So this is what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6, so we can do 12, and that's going to be, I think, more than enough for our purposes here. And it's one of those better do it now rather than later type of deals. So basically, I'm going to carbon copy this platform over there. I think I need to go get some more tuff. So maybe I'll do some like quick cuts of just showing I'm going to go just into the hallways there just to grab more tuff so we can build the same platform up here. Yeah, we'll try to get that iron farm going. It should be interesting. I think it's worth the effort now so we don't have to do it later type of deal. And yeah, this will be a long filmed episode, but hopefully the same length episode. It'll be interesting. This is new to me. This is new to me, YouTube. So anyway, I will see you then. All right, as anticipated, I ran out of tuff. So what we're gonna do real quick is I'm gonna go over here. We're gonna want to make a silk touch pick anyway, at some point. But I kind of just want to see what rough enchantments we can get on it now. Yeah, even if it's just like some basic efficiency, I might get rid of that. There's an efficiency 4 if we can get to level 30. That's not too bad. Hate to keep going on tangents here, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go grind out some levels till we get to level 30, and so we can slap some efficiency 4 in there. Then we're gonna go into just honestly, I think I'm gonna do a higher level vault because we're really just gonna stay in the starter area, maybe the first room, just to get some tuff. It's not gonna be a full vault. Like we're not gonna go into it with any intention of completing it. Just going in to gather tuff. So I'm going to go grind out up to level 30 from our mob farm and slap some enchantments on, and then we'll gather some tuff. Should be a good time. Just real quick, something I wanted to talk to you guys real quick while we were grinding out levels here. I considered taking this down and rebuilding basically the El Mango version that's a round center with just a solid block of or full blocks in the middle that they all aggro to. And that would be good. I would recommend starting with that over this. This was just me trying to build it myself from memory of how mechanics worked. And it's functional. It works. But if you want full, true efficiency, I would definitely recommend checking out that Skyblock series and copying that farm over this. That's it. This gets the job done. It's not the greatest for experience. That's really the main issue that I'm running into. It's just not great for experience. But that said, once we get this farm going, the villager farm going, we're going to get a lot of experience just by trading in iron for emeralds. So I had considered redoing this farm, but basically, long story short is I didn't end up, I don't have that in my plans. Maybe later down the road when we need like a true just resource farm, we'll tear it down and build something that's a little bit more automatic just for the drops, you know. But as of right now, our drop necessities are not very demanding. So I don't think that's worthwhile. I don't think that's necessary. And this gets the job done for now. You know, it's one of those. The iron farm is a good example of it's worth getting going now because we're only going to need like a 1-pod iron farm, 3 villagers, 1 zombie. That's it. That'll be enough iron for the rest of the game, I think. I don't think we're ever going to need more than that. But that's the sooner we get that going, the longer it runs, the better off we are. This is something like we're only going to need to get to level 30 a couple more times, and then we'll have the villagers up and running. So it's just like not worth the effort. If we were going to have to get to level 30 throughout this playthrough over and over and over again, yeah, it'd be worth upgrading now, but just not worth upgrading now. So anyway, I just wanted to share that while we get to level 30 here. And yeah, I will see you at the enchanting table for some pickaxe enchanting. All right, here we go. Hopefully we roll well on this. Hopefully not. Hopefully we get Silk Touch and not Fortune 3. Nah, just Efficiency 4, and that's fine. That's totally fine. I am going to slap some Silk Touch on that. That's just really just a backup pick to this, to be honest, because we really just don't have any emeralds here. I got that for 4. That we actually might, hold on real quick. We might have just enough to sneak out one of these Unbreaking 3s. Cost 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. And then that'll probably be our main pick to grab the tough. Let's see what this guy rotates into. Oh, right, it's just going to be name tags, right? Which I don't think name tags work. Well, we should test that, though. Yeah, we should test that because that'll make getting a zombie a lot easier. But that said, we can always go down to our farm, find a zombie that holds an item, kill the rest of the mobs, and then we could probably lead them up here via the elevator. That probably wouldn't be too hard, but yeah, I'm gonna get prepped up for the vault. All right, here we go. Like I said, this is just gonna be a resource gathering if we can get into the vault. There it goes. So I'm just gonna show you where we're gonna grab stuff from. I might even go peek. Opulent but chunky. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. We'll get this bit last because that's the safe portion. Honestly, the hallways are the safest. So, very difficult scavenger vault. So I'm actually happy to skip this one, which is good. But there's some like tough in these, for instance, stuff like that. So this is all I'm gonna be doing. We're just gonna be going in here, grabbing all this, just so we can build that platform. And I would recommend you do this too. These raw vaults are infinite. So like, if you are a builder or want to build with a certain scheme, like that's what these vaults are here for, is to do just that. I consider grabbing some Vein Miner. I know Haste sounds good. Vein Miner's looking really spicy right about now. I think I'm going to hold out for Haste. And then we'll do Vein Miner, because it would be fairly effective right now. But anyway, I'm just gonna pause you, and we're gonna gather a bunch of tuff here as much as I can. Like I said, probably gonna go to the hallways, and yeah, we're gonna keep building our platform. All right, I've grabbed a nice amount from the vault here. We're just gonna head back while I do some. Had some thoughts here I wanted to share with you. One of the things I tend to get stuck up on in Minecraft can be trying to do things in the min-max or the best order, which is not always necessarily the case that you need to do. So, for instance, what went through my mind here is like, oh, I should have done some vaults to get to level 10 or eaten some burgers to get to level 10 for efficiency 5 so I could make this the easiest it is to gather this stuff. And it's like, well, no, sometimes it's just do what you want to do in the moment. Type of thing, and some people are really good at that. I know personally I am not. I always try to do things in the air quotes best order, but there really is no best order. There's not. There's what you can do with what you got at the time you got it. So just wanted to make sure that you can apply that to life too, I guess. Sometimes it's just better to get busy and get going than it is to try to worry about the proper order and making sure everything's secured in the right way or done in the right order, or you know, not holding yourself up from doing something because you're waiting for this one thing to happen or whatever. Something I've been trying to certainly get better at in my life personally, you know. So anyway, just want to share that thought with you. But we got a nice amount of tuff. Looked like there was actually a really good amount. If you're looking to build with tuft and sky vaults, left and right of the entrances, like these hallways, there was really thick sections of them. Yeah, we got quite a bit just from those, like more than the hallways. The hallways are obviously safer, but I was able to grab all that without spawning a single spawner, sizzle fizzle or otherwise, you know. So yeah, not too bad, not too bad. All right, I'm just going to grab the last of this, and then we'll get back to work on that platform. We're right next to the entrance, so I'm just going to grab this little bit. No. Oh, yeah, it'll be a good time. One more thing I did forget. Now that we have Silk Touch, we can actually grab some grass, and this is very important. Because if I plan on unlocking pouches as my first mod, we are going to need grass blocks to spawn animals with. In fact, I'm going to take some time to grab some dirt here as well, but these few grass blocks will spread. But yeah, just once you get Silk Touch, getting some grass going is definitely important just for passive mobs. We have access to the new pen system now, so we just need a few to spawn, or 2 of each to spawn, and we can get them going basically automated. Not automated, really well done in a really small area. So that'll be a good time. But I'm going to grab some dirt, and yeah, just wanted to mention that before we got out of the vault. I forgot another thing. We have Silk Touch now. We can grab this glass, which is just... One, it's insta-mine, which is great. It's a wonderful building block. Stack up some of this. I only wanted to keep the real dirt, so I spread it out through my inventory. Oh, there's 2 different types. Interesting. But yeah, so we're going to grab this. This is going to be great for, like, the mob shoot for the golems, stuff like that. Mostly just because it's an insta-break block that we can harvest. On top of that, it just looks great, too. So really like this stuff. So I'm gonna gather the entirety of this, see how many blocks we have, and then we'll actually get out of the vault. So that'll be a good time. I forgot, Silk Touch unlocks so many cool things for us, which is pretty nice. So yeah, anyway, we'll see you then. All right, great success, I would say. That's a lot of glass just in that little area. Free building glass. I don't think they're used much in crafting, but definitely really solid stuff to have. For sure. I had to fill up my shulker box there because we ran out of space. That's a lot of tough. It's a lot of tough, so we're just going to go hop into this guy. And I can actually build with the full blocks now that we're not trying to save, like, quantity of it. But, yeah, so we're going to build this platform a little bit differently because we don't want the iron golem to spawn. There's a certain area we need to make. I think it's, like... I forget the exact dimension. I've got to look that up when I pause here. But I think it'll fit in one of these platform areas. And then the idea is we're going to extend this platform underneath of it so I can all bottom half slab. And we're going to drop the golems will spawn only in water, and the golems we're going to drop them all the way down to this level so they can spawn faster. They don't need to go that far away, but it just makes more sense to have it on the level that we already have an elevator to. So I'm going to get this platform built up. I'm going to go look up some information and the exact build I want to do for this. And, yeah, we're going to get an iron golem farm going. It's going to be a good time. All right, platform is up and running. So I am going to put a link to the iron farm that I'm using in the description down below. So make sure to check that out and drop a sub to AB Fielder. Excuse me. Really, really cool farm design. I used it on the Magic SMP. We're only using 1/4 of the design that they're using because it just makes sense. But the platform size for that is 19 by 19, so that's perfect for our 21 or 23 by 23 platforms. They fit right nicely in the center. So one of the first things they have you do, and this is the golem spawning area, is we're going to need a 9 by 10 area. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That feels a little... because this is going this way, right? This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I guess I do need to go this one more here. Excuse me. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so this one needs to go one more this way, and this will be 10. Had to correct the first time. Okay, so this is the golem spawning area. I just wanted to platform that out. And this should be 9 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. And then I'll be 10. And then, and if I was smart, I would have done this prior to building the actual floor here. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the time I got to sink this floor in by 1 half slab. So it's on a bottom half slab or up by 1. Probably end up going up by 1, to be honest. So that no golems can spawn. They can only spawn in this area. And then basically what we're going to do is just build a little hut right here in the center so that a zombie can scare 3 villagers, and then that'll spawn golems. And one module, as they call it in the tutorial video that's linked there, should be more than enough for our needs. We don't need, you know, we're solo here. The version of this that I built on the Magic SMP was all 4 in that 36 by 36 area, and after like 12 hours of gameplay, it's probably a little bit more than that. It's probably like 20 hours next to the farm just by doing other random stuff. I have like 20,000 iron or something silly like that. It's a large chunk of iron. So, but anyway, I'm gonna get the floor all prepped up, and then we'll start building a little house. The hardest part for us is gonna still to get that zombie in there, because I'm not sure if name tags work. So we'll probably have to find a zombie that holds an item. But the villagers obviously super easy with easy villagers. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that. The floor is going to be a little annoying, but well, worth our time. And I'll see you there. All right, I basically decided to go the lazy route, and I had a lot of dark oak left over, so I just put it over top. I tried replacing some of the floor. It was just a bit too much. So this is the pattern, and then I also replaced the golem spawning area with the glass, just to keep them enclosed there. And then I dug out this platform area. This is where the zombie's gonna go. Oops. And this is where the villagers are going to go with their beds. So I just wanted to show off that pattern as a dig out. I'm going to have to get rid of these slabs in the middle here as well. But I think we're going to use tough slabs to enclose everything in. They can be glass walls. That stops mobs from aggroing, stuff like that. You do need to have a solid roof, though, to protect the zombie from sunlight at the very least. I guess you could technically leave the villagers open, but we have a lightning rod up there, so I'm not worried about things burning down. Just got to get the tops of these going so the golems can't spawn on top. That said, they might not be able to spawn on glass. I'm not 100% on glass spawns. I know leaves don't work. I also don't know about this frameless glass. You know, sometimes modded blocks can be a little funky like that. This looks like a square. I know it's not, but oh no, because the tufts throw me off. That's what it is. It's not supposed to be a square. It's supposed to be a rectangle. But yes, we have this nice little area here. We will get I need to get some water prepped, get some of that stuff going, and build down below, all the way down on our platform area, and we'll build something out to there. I probably won't square this completely off, but we'll build like a little platform shoot out to there. Yeah, we'll get all this stuff going. Should be a good time. All right, so I decided to farm a bit of cobble to make that platform, but then the other goal here was I made it dark in there so we could spawn mobs. We're just gonna see. Didn't think they were gonna aggro to me over here, but I forgot there was a few places I missed. We're just gonna see if one of them will hold. Yeah, perfect. We're just gonna see if one of them will hold an item for us. Now, already holding an item doesn't count. Actually, let's go real quick, put away that, because if they hold an item, I don't want to accidentally kill them. So put some of that junk away as well. Doesn't matter what they're holding. Could be cobblestone, could be sword, whatever. As long as you give it to them, that's what matters. We could also, oh, you know what we could do? You get a diamond sword here. Because if they are holding a sword and they pick up your sword, I believe that is the same thing. Alright, perfect. So, this is the one we want. I need to get some torches. I need to get this. We have to kill everything but that and get the zombie in here before daytime. Should be no problem. Alright, just make sure we don't get any other mobs spawning here. Shoot, I put my torches away. Where did I put the torches? Could have swore I had a whole big old stack with me. That's okay. We're just going to craft some more on the fly here. No problem. I only need a few more. We don't really need that many. Okay. Just to be on the safe side here. Okay, Don't need any of these guys. Ow. They hurt. I guess to be expected. Let's eat some food so we don't die here. Okay. Leaving this on the recording because you never know what's going to happen. And if we do die, I want you guys to see it. Because it'll be kind of funny. Got that one. That one's got thorns on. Nice. Oh, that's scary. Oh, that's... Got it. Nice. Okay. So our goal now is just to get this guy. Again, I don't know if name tags work, you can use any zombie, of course. Just gonna clear a path here. And then we're gonna gate it in, hopefully. Hey. Oh, no. Hey. No, 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 no. You don't get aggroed to him. No, no. No, no, no. You come here. You come to me. The golem aggroing is a little scary. Okay. Hey. No, no, no. Come here. Okay, I guess we get it captured in here first. Okay, there we go. All right. Good. Now that zombie should not despawn because it's holding the sword we gave it. I'm not 100% on the sword mechanics. It feels like it should be right. I just know if they're holding an item, it should be good. I'm not sure if the sword works. It should work. I don't think they pick up anything new if you throw it at them. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. And if it does despawn, we'll get a new zombie later. But, yeah. So, this is a big win. We got our zombie. Got our zombie. Now we just need to put some villagers in here and get the water all displaced out, and we will be good to go. We'll have an iron farm. So I'm going to gather some resources, and I'll see you there. All right, here we go. So, yeah, just water in the four corners. That's it. And a gate in that position. Again, I'm following pretty much exactly the tutorial there. So, y'all can certainly follow along on that. It's much easier to do that than it is to follow my silly, recopying of it, I think. But yeah, so now the last thing to do, we need to make the drop here. So we're gonna go down all the way below. I don't think we have enough slabs here, so that's probably gonna be some of the grind. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and drop down here. That is a long drop. I can never get over how long it is. So the water was actually flowing through, so I kind of want to build to there while I can see it, But I'm just going to do a very direct platform out to there. We're not going to do anything else special. All bottom half slab here, so we don't have to worry about it. We don't have to worry about it spawning any mobs here. But this will give us where the golems are going to fall. Now, you might need to... I don't know if you need to make a full shoot. I think that passives can move while they're in the air. So I think we're going to have to completely surround this with something. I'm not 100% on that, though. We could also do just a smaller catch tray that will guarantee them falling into it properly. But at least we have a center stage to work on there. That is a lot of material. I guess we could do the whole lava trick again. That's not a bad idea. I got to think on that. I might try to do this without. Like, what I might do is I might go up top, build down a little bit. Yeah, build down a little bit so that when the golem falls in there, it can't move around a lot, or like it's falling in the center, and then just see if they fall in the proper spot. Maybe we'll make this like a 4x4 catch tray or something like that, you know? That's only 16 hoppers. That's not really that many hoppers. And it being a 4x4 catch tray, yeah, that could work. I think that could work. That would just be a lot less building material, right? It'd just be golems falling randomly through the sky. But I think I'm going to set that up, and then, yeah, we could put the villagers in, and we should be getting iron golem spawning. I'll probably use campfires to kill instead of lava. Lava blades, I think, kill faster, but... Well, no, we could do a lava. We could do a lava blade. We could do a lava blade. It's maybe the lava kills faster, so it's usually worthwhile. So anyway, I'm gonna get all of that ready to go, and then we'll have a functioning iron farm hopefully. Okay, so just want to show off this quark feature again. Just using that to place a few blocks here to hopefully keep these guys on the right path. You notice a lot of fish spawning. Later on, we might make a nice little falling water fish farm with this. Okay, that should be good. Or it'll either work with this or, you know, it won't work with this. I think a couple of my other gates fell. So I'm going to get this going. Hopefully that drop chute will be enough. I made a little tiny catch area. I made this one 2x2. We're going to see if it works with 2x2. If it doesn't, then we're going to expand it to the 4x4. And the 4x4 should work. And if that doesn't work, then we'll have to build the whole tower there. Probably use lava in some regards that way. Or like, even just do a full lava portion and then mine out the center or something like that. So anyway, I will see you guys from when we place the villagers in their beds in. Yeah, be a good time. All right, villager time. Let's do it. Hopefully this works. Be really, really convenient if it did work, you know. Also, we have confirmed that the zombie doesn't despawn because we've definitely been more than 32 blocks away from it, which is good. Okay. So the idea here is that this guy's going to need a little bit of a window. Okay. So that the villagers can be seen. Okay, you need 3 of them. Oh, this needs to be one taller, doesn't it? Okay. Yep. Yep, sure does. I mean, not that the villagers can get out, but I do want to cover them up. Oops. Do that. Okay, because they need to be able to move and get on their beds. They need to be able to sleep. So basically, they can sleep in the side beds and not the center bed, or they'll get scared. Or they think they'll be able to sleep, but they go to the sides, which is a mechanic. Pretty sure I made this mistake when I was building my farm in on the Magic SMP as well. But again, fairly easy fix there. Now this does take a little bit to get going. Did I check there? He's not looking at him for some reason. You know, there's nice juicy villagers in there, you know? Wonder if the glass is messing it up. They're not getting scared. Could be because the ones on the bed and the 2 to the side. Maybe because they're gossiping. Either way, even when they do start getting scared, it sometimes takes a day-night cycle to rev up and start spawning golems. So I'm going to monitor this until we start getting golems. And then if we don't, I'll unpause to troubleshoot with you guys. So I also have to use the bathroom anyway. So perfect time to pause. Okay, it's nighttime. Cleaned up a little bit of this as well. Looks like they are starting to try and sleep. 1 or 2 of them have at least. They are getting scared now at least. I don't know what this one's doing. There they go. There it goes. There it goes. So they all have to sleep in order to actually spawn golems here. So we're going to sleep ourselves through the night. I believe they've all attempted to sleep. Let's go ahead and see. F3B. F3 then hit B, by the way, to get the hitboxes. If you were curious on that. All right, let's go ahead and sleep. And now, in theory, we should get a golem any second now. And the only remaining question is whether it's going to land perfectly or if I'm going to have to build a chute for this all the way down. I actually genuinely don't know. I've never tried something like this. Or if there's like variants, like it could hit sometimes but not others, you know. If it wasn't so far, I'd probably just build a chute. And realistically, you only need to go down like 20-ish blocks to get out of range of the village. So, yeah. These guys are doing a really good job gossiping on the beds, which is bad. Definitely bad, but it should get revved up. So I'm gonna pause and wait for you here. We did it. We got a golem to spawn. Okay, so I did run into one thing. I had to wait for another day-night cycle to happen. And oh, there it goes. That was our first golem. One of the villagers hadn't slept, so I had to give it another day-night cycle. I blocked out the zombie. Make sure they all slept. Make sure all the villagers slept, because that's a really, really important thing. This iron golem farms do not function unless... I'm actually going to toss a torch in there while I'm thinking about it. Unless all the villagers in the farm think they can sleep and have access to a bed deal. So that's... Sometimes your startup might be affected by that. All right, we have 2. Nice. All right, so they're going very, very nice and quick. And the reason they're going so quickly is because, again, they're falling so far away, the villagers don't think they have a golem anymore because it takes longer to kill them than it does to just scoot them out of the area. So let's hop down here and let's go see if they're falling in the trap appropriately. So far, so good. So far, so good. Let's see if we get another one while we're here. I actually don't know if we're gonna... We should. They're chunk loaded, so... We should get another one to spawn in, even while we're down here. There it goes. Okay. Let's look at the trajectory here, see... It doesn't look like they're moving much. Oh, see? There you go. Oh, they hit the top of this one. Okay. So... I do believe I know how to fix that. We gotta extend this by the length of a golem. I also need to be able to put the lava blade in here as well. So we're just gonna build this back up here. Using the slabs, 'cause that's all I have right now. Okay. Sorry, friendo. Might be a little short here. It's gonna be close. Oh, I have a bit more there. Nice. All right, and that'll prevent any future spawns from happening there. Okay. We got to get rid of these guys. Of course, we'll probably get another one or 2. We don't care about the iron from this just yet. We just want to get rid of these ASAP. Now, the lava does 4 a tick, while fire does 1 a tick. So that's the reason for the lava blade. Although it's not really that necessary, you know. You could use either or. There's no right or wrong answer there. So that'll be the hopper level. Now they are 3 tall, so we do this and this. No, there we go. Now, if we just do this, we should be good to go. We should be good to go. We'll obviously have to put some hoppers in there with some sort of collection. But I think Iron Farm is complete. And according to the rates on the YouTube video, we'll be getting about 400 an hour, which should be quite good. Now, these are our spawn chunks as well, so this should function in our spawn chunks as well. Look at that. Our first 3 iron. You love to see it. You love to see it. So yeah, this should function wherever we are, because in the spawn chunks it'll be forever loaded. So far, we have yet to lose one to the side, except for the one that bounced off the other golem's head. So I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say we're good. I don't genuinely know. We'll have to, of course, see in the long run whether this shoot method works here with no shoot. Guess we'll find out. But yeah, I'm gonna put some other stuff there. I think we'll get geared up for a vault after that. But I want to put some hoppers and a chest there, and just sort of see how we are in the future. So should be good. That's a big win. That's a really big win. And then we can gear up for a vault, as well as maybe go get a mending book or trade for a mending book and get our pickaxes fixed on up. It should be good. I will see you then. Okay, just showing this off real quick. Got some hoppers in place. Look at that. So now we'll just be collecting iron passively whenever we're doing anything. And so far, nothing's missed yet. So I really like the idea, or I really like the fact that we don't have to worry about building an entire drop chute there. Hopefully that stays. But yeah, all right. Let's get prepped up for a vault, I believe. Yeah, I really just need, I guess, emeralds. So maybe I'll go grab some lunch and let this run for a little bit so we can get the villagers in place to trade with, so I can get some mending, get some silk touch, get all that good stuff onto picks and whatnot. So yeah, that's what I might do. So I will see you when we are ready for the next vault. All right, one little last base tour, and then we're gonna go hit up a vault. We actually are all ready to go for the vault. Just wanted to show this off. So we grabbed Fortune 3, Mending, and Feather Falling 4, in addition to our other villagers. So slap some Mending onto this Silk Touch pick and upgrade it to Efficiency 5, which is good. This is the start of where we're going to put all of the Iron Villagers. Unfortunately, this one is gaining in price there. But we're going to get, 10 more. I use this Farmer Villager to just get my initial emeralds going so I could get this guy to the Iron Trade, because they never start with the Iron Trade there. That said, it's the Toolsmith and Weaponsmith that are guaranteed to have the iron slot. So, just for reference there. So we did a couple things down below. I'm going to just show them off from the top here. I made a little catch tray for the iron golems. Unfortunately, this was not quite working. It was like 2 or 3 out of all the ones that we've had spawn were hitting the sides and not getting in there. I actually did make this the wrong dimension, so I have to expand that by 1. But it's working perfectly fine now. And then the other little thing I did was on this side. That little box down there is just a new villager breeding area. I was going to put them all down, but I was like, oh yeah, we need to save 2 to breed with. So just slap them all down there with all of our beds, and we'll get them fed up eventually, and that'll complete all of our villager area, which will be good. So we are very filled up on these raw crystals, but I do believe we're going to run... Let's do the level 7. We're gonna run a regular vault. Our goal is to hopefully get some husks. That's the goal there. We're gonna debut the 12 damage sword. Just prefer that over the cleaving axe. The cleaving axe is nice, but I think I'd rather save that for the mob farm for now. Cleaving doesn't. Axes, the swing speed just doesn't do it for me. I think we have everything good to go here. I'm probably forgetting something, but we got our shulker box. We got our wits. We got some pumpkin pie. Bought that off the farmer villager. Should we bring the extra shulker shell? Yes. Yes, we should. Just in case we find a new... Yeah, just in case we find another one, we can build another shulker box in the vault, and that'll be really good to go. All right. Here we go. So vault. So this will be a bit of a long episode. This episode actually has taken me basically all day. Double monolith is actually very doable. And this is a west vault. This is the honey vault. So you can get stuff like azalea bushes. I don't think you can bottle up that honey. I believe it's a different type of honey. But yeah, good stuff. But anyway, this episode's actually taken me like all day to film. Because I've been doing so many other random things, letting stuff go. Which is actually kind of a fun experience, honestly. On my more relaxed days, it's not a bad way to be at. So, I think we're in the... Yeah, I think we debuted the fact that the hunter makes a noise. Because I don't think I have hunter on my other account, so... Getting my 2 playthroughs confused here. But we'll just keep heading west. Looking for the monolith. That'd be great to complete a vault. Definitely would be great to complete a vault. We did secure our sunflower. Of course, sunflower being the 116 Sky Vault's bane of existence, I suppose you could say. Okay, until I find something really, really interesting, there's just not really a reason to be here, I think. Guess we can test out our sword. It's looking pretty solid. I like that. Now, the only way to process this honeycomb down into its actual comb blocks, unfortunately, is with the multi-servo press. So you can wax stuff with it, but yeah, you need the unpacking multi-servo press. If you do go that direction, though, oops. Oh, pings are working now, which is cool. I keep pressing the wrong thing for that, though. Great for multiplayer. Fantastic for multiplayer. But yeah, if you can get that press, it's quite good. Yeah. The sizzle fizzle as well. Love that. And we're on Silk Touch now, so it'll be a little bit easier to get ores going. Or they won't take up as much room as in our inventory. But we're looking for, like, Benny and Larry. And that's really, like, yeah, we want Pog stuff. We want all the other ores, but for right now, Benny and Larry are where it's at for sure. And the money, of course, being really solid. Need that to upgrade our equipment or craft new equipment. We could craft our own equipment here as well. That is always a thing we can do. Guess we'll go take a peek down in this one. Nothing exciting. Okay, let's keep heading west. Keep heading west. Keep looking for these monoliths. I also just mind zipping through these because we could find, challenge rooms. We could find Omega rooms. Crystal caverns are, I guess... Oh, there we go. We could find elites. Or is this when we needed our spider kills, huh? Do love the crossbow for this. It helps a whole lot. Because spiders are very annoying to hit. I don't know if the big spider falls. Huh. That's interesting. I have not... Spider just kind of noped out of there, huh? This is as far west as we can go. This is as far west to go. So this is a square vault. You can tell because it's dead end here, but keeps going this way. Now, I've been told to check the back of this a couple times. Sometimes, apparently, there's ore underneath this, or chests. Looks like there's just a bunch of TNT. Black concrete powder. Okay. I don't have a shovel to really work with there, so I think we're just going to leave it as is. Let me know in the comments if you ever found anything in those. I personally have not. All right, well, definitely get our experience. Getting to level 10 would be good. That'll unlock all the other things that we want to unlock, which is efficiency plus vein miner, I think. We have the arrows. I don't know if we have the time, but we do have the arrows. Guess we could... Check to see if there's any. I don't know if monolith spawns in the challenge rooms or not. Okay. Looks good. Oh, that was unfortunate. And I missed my MLG. Classic Dead Pine. I was just trying to get the experience, to be honest. Wasn't super important. Eventually we can use a gold for our... and alchemists for our emerald farm. That is a little easier to set up. And you get more gold, and it's easier to AFK than the iron farm. But I think the iron farm still has a lot of uses. There's a vault diamond. There's a mod box, which is another gold apple if we want it to be. Murdered from behind here. Okay, lots of Gildens here, but also just has a chance to set off TNT at any point, basically. So we are going to go south. these two already, right? I did. Let's just pick up stuff while I'm making my choices here. Don't really want that. Didn't really want that either, but oh well. Rude much. Holy smokes. I don't think we need those. Liking the sword. It's got a good attack speed. It's got a good damage. All right, yeah. So we'll go south one here. Then we'll go back east. My goal is to go all the way out to the end, turn right when coming back, and then go back. I try to take the same loop every time. Just helps me keep position. Yeah, so at least with the sound, you know when it's active, so it's not too bad to you know when to stop looking around or when you've missed it, you know. And we are getting to the point where mana is becoming an issue. Be great to get some gear that has mana regen buffs or other on there. Mostly wooden chests, which again, wooden chests are good for us. But kind of need ores. Get some Benny and Larry, you know? In particular, Benny. There's a monolith. Excellent. It's an experienced one. There's Painite there. This was a Sizzle Fizzle, so we're good to go here. Nice. Exactly 12. Love it. Those boxes can be quite good. Let's do that. Actually kind of need those. Don't need iron anymore for sure now. Okay. Guess we'll keep those extras there. This is another Sizzle Fizzle. Good. Now, short of an elite husk, we're not going to get any husks in this vault. But which is fine. That's how it goes. Now that we have Silk Touch, we'll also be able to start saving up all of our ores that we get and use Fortune 4 on them later, which will be really nice. Some coin piles. That's probably worth. So it's not a Sizzle Fizzle. I think we'll have enough time to hit this. Efficiency 5 should get us there. Yeah. As long as you take out the mobs reasonably quickly, Efficiency 5 looks like it's enough. So maybe we don't need the haste. Maybe we do just go for Vein Miner. Maybe I should have gone for Vein Miner right away for the extra fortune, you know? That seems reasonable. Okay. Not dealing with that. Not dealing with that. All right, well, we just need one more spawner. Or one more monolith, excuse me. Okay. So we're continuing east on this track. Okay, back to full health. Very good. So far, Hunter not revealing anything. I have seen the level 2 Hunter in use. That seemed quite good. The extra half a second makes a big difference. Okay, another Sizzle. Round coin piles. That wood chest spawner there was also a Sizzle, so we can go back and grab those on our way out. Yeah, being able to craft a reroll is quite powerful. Okay, so we should be able to loot these. Magnetite being kind of the most important from those. Being able to make the pickup upgrades for your pouches right away is definitely good. Definitely good. Okay, Feather Falling did its job there. Let's keep going east. Shouldn't have. It's been habit to dash then heal. I really got to stop doing that. It wastes so much mana, and mana is very important. Okay, not seeing anything once again. Yeah, I think I've said this already, but it's been a few days since I've streamed or talked about it, so I keep forgetting whether, you know, what I've said where. But it does seem like Hunter is not bad. It's just monoliths just don't spawn. That's what it feels like, you know? That's really what it feels like. They're just so rare to spawn. There's some gilded there. We do want some vault diamonds. I will say the color palette of this room is tough to see a little bit. Let's take care of the spider so it doesn't knock us off. This was not sizzle spawners. Well, that's unfortunate. I think we got what we needed from there, though. Let's just go east. Guess I spawned those in? I don't remember spawning those in. Ambush from above. Okay. All right, we'll keep going here. Might take a minute to put some stuff away. Get rid of some stuff. Okay. And then also, so you can do the Shift K on this. There's actually a I haven't set it up yet, but there's actually a hotkey to break these down as well. So you can literally just sit there in your inventory toggling them. It's pretty wild. When you do auto compress them in your inventory, make sure you're compressing them bottom right, the furthest most right bottom, right to the bottom stack, because it'll do everything past that to the top and left of it. Just a weird trick I've learned. Okay, there's something there. Could be an altar. But it could also be our last monolith. All right, so everything on top of this is just gravy. Or honey? No, all right, sorry. Yeah, the YouTube-specific episodes are to escape the puns. I'm sorry. Oh, living chest. Let's trick into the shulker. Please be sizzle. Sounds like it. Very good. I'm loving the swing speed so much more. Oh, it's so good. Yes. And we got the scroll for it as well. That is nice. Let's just make that right away, I think. Worth the time. Beautiful. You probably shouldn't dye your shulker boxes while you're in there, in the vault, but oh well. All right, fit whatever we can in there. I'm just gonna grab basically everything here. That's kind of where I'm feeling. Okay, let's look for ore POIs and maybe like one crystal cavern, and we probably could have our first mod unlocked. I mean, this is an Omega room. No mobs, basically, is very nice. We do have soul sand. Yeah. Say we don't have soul sand either. That would be nice to have. Getting mushrooms squared, so we don't have to later, sounds like a good idea. Can grow these in a dark room with bone meal. I might already have some of these. I could be getting the worlds confused for sure. But this also has the knowledge essence in it. So pretty powerful stuff there. I don't know if these are set up exactly the same as. Like, I'm not sure if every single one of these mushroom omegas is set up the same. I don't think they are. The few that I've come across seem to be different. Ain't mushroom here. Wait, it will grow. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. Okay, well, let's just get living chests. Let's just get living chests. Try not to cry. Alright, get all that junk away. These bones don't really do much, honestly. For being an Omega room, this room is super annoying to traverse, I think. Yeah, getting a chicken farm going wouldn't be the worst. Like, I already feel like I'm done, even though I know there's probably more around. Like, more stuff around to get. Yeah, take whatever we can fit right now. It's over in this corner. Nothing. There's also some end rods there, but these are what we already got, right? Yeah. Oh, what a waste. What a waste. Okay, let's keep going east. There might be some more hidden stuff in here that I'm not familiar with, but I feel like I've looted, I don't know, 10 living chests or so from there. That feels good enough to me. There's some bone blocks. We also got mushrooms. Excuse me. Also got some mushrooms, which is great. Okay, we hit our east dead end here. Those could be ornate, I suppose, but we're going to go back north because we went south. And then we're just going to follow this line back to our entrance. Love the sword. I think it's also just to have more practice fighting with the sword, you know, timing-wise. That also feels likely and possible. Very pink there. All right, yep. We only got 5 minutes left here. I don't want to spend it. I want to make sure we actually complete this vault too. Play it on the safe side. Nothing interesting. More excited about the crate than anything else. So, unfortunate about the husks, though, you know, but that's okay. There's going to be plenty of Western vaults. Ooh, there's an ore POI. Missed that. Looks like it's like an ore combo with wooden chests. Oh, there is a Benny and a Ashium as well, so good thing I went back for it. Come on. It's sizzling. Perfect. Wait till it's all done. I don't have a magnet, so we're gonna have to that almost pushed me off. Very happy it didn't. Okay. Not too shabby. That, those, that. Those are going to be good later. I don't think there's any... It doesn't look like there's any other ores here of interest. Yeah. All right. Quick way down. Nailed it. Very good. Keep going west. Yeah, getting that Benny is very, very nice. Take it out of my hotbar so I actually place it. This is actually good. Like, this is a good room. I don't have time for it. Or we don't have time for it. Sorry, specifically for Skybolts. It's very difficult to take on. But there's a lot of compact blocks in there, so this could save us a lot of effort on andesite. granite, diorite, and I believe they're all sizzle spotters, so you can spawn them all. I'm just gonna run across this. You can spawn them all and then take them on after, and then loot the room. I do believe that is a viable strategy. We don't have time for it though. At some point during this Skyvaults playthrough, I think I'm going to try to do that, even if we have all the stuff we need. But like, just getting a bunch of compress blocks for 4 Skyvaults would be awesome. Now, I have heard Iskal say that they're going to be kind of rebalancing that room in some way. I think. Don't quote me on that. But that feels like something that he did say. But also, he just blasts information during his streams, so sometimes it's tough to keep track of what I thought he said versus what he didn't say. So, yeah, definitely don't quote me on that. There's a 3rd monolith there. We're good, though. I think we're just going to get out. I want to go through my loot. I want to keep this episode fairly short. It's not going to be a short episode, but that's okay. That's an hour is about where we want to be at for these anyway, so. Okay, let's get rid of one thing here. Yep. Even though we should be able to get the monolith crate afterwards, I just don't want to risk it. We have kind of proven that they shouldn't be bugged, but you never know. I can afford to make a space. Let's make a space. So, all right, GG's. Dang, 6,300 EXP. Yeah, the big elite spider, 1,800. That's worth. Which is pretty nice. A lot of living chests. Wow, we really didn't loot that many though. Deal. And we got this little crate here. Nice. Let's go ahead and put that there. Let's go ahead and get this out. We also got a legendary. We already have an Ashium, unfortunately, but that's how it goes. Let's just see what fits up in there. Just stuff. That's all we got. Next episode or the episode after, I'm probably going to get organized with more chests. Just really spread out. Those were our first mushrooms. That's really good. It's really good. But yeah, just like spread out the, I'll have one for specifically ores, one for specifically essence and dust, one for specifically for crafting ingredients, one for trinkets and charms, that sort of thing. We knew this was going to be a temporary chest solution going into this. I also need to get that grass going as well. On another platform there. Okay, that all went up into there, but there might be some non-spare slots here. Let's go ahead and do that. Do this. Not that that really makes a difference, but gives us an idea what we have. Put the Wutadai away. Put that away. Well, actually, this we can just put up into here, to be honest. No reason to keep it elsewhere for now. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Yeah, we're getting really filled up, though. I'll put all of that in there. We'll put those in there. Nice amount of healing potions. We could definitely upgrade some of these as well. Okay, that does that. Those go there. Room for the Painite, hopefully. Hopefully. We can also make this into a scroll. So these plus driftwood make chests, which is really cool. Or these scrolls. I'm just gonna leave those in there. I like using those for like these kinds of chests, so they stand out. Makes the exact same chest that would spawn in the vault there, which is cool. Definitely cool. I like that they're available to use. Okay, so now I think the question is, do we want a golden apple, or do I want to save this? I think I kind of want a golden apple. Maybe cure up another zombie villager. Maybe we'll get our initial iron villager to low, or maybe we'll get the carrot and potato villager lower. It's not a bad idea. I think I am going to just open this for the apple. I think that's worthwhile, especially in Skyvaults. Especially in Skyvaults. Irons, like, whatever stage. Okay, spent a little too much time there putting that stuff away, but I was just excited to show it all off. Okay, and then last but not least, we got this thing. I'm going to do it quick because Jade can spoil it, so... I mean, Vault Diamonds are something we need, so I'll be more than happy with that. More than happy with that. So this is enough now. So you need 72 Knowledge Essence. Yeah, 14 Vault Diamonds. We have our 2 unspent skill points. I'm really tempted to just do Vein Miner. Haste does really make the spawners a lot more convenient, though, and farming stuff more convenient. I think I'm gonna stick to my guns. I'm gonna stick to my guns. We're gonna go Haste, and then the very next point we will put into Vein Miner plus Fortune, which should be the next vault, if not the one after. We could also maybe eat burgers, but then we'd be level 10, and we have to start reducing the amount there. So I don't know. Also need to come up with new storage for these ones. Okay, because yeah, we're running out. We're running out of space. I also have some up here as well. It's just, yeah. I did predict that was going to happen. Oh, I got another mystery box. More iron. Boo. Those can be like all the vault ores, which is would be really powerful, of course. But anyway, YouTube. Yeah, thanks for tuning into this YouTube specific episode. Oh, I gotta stop rambling there. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff done today. It took me slow. I did it slowly over time while doing other stuff around the house, but we got a lot of nice things. In particular, this is such a big win. You know, iron golems coming down there. We've got a nice little iron farm going, which will give us emeralds, or our initial emeralds, until we get a gold farm going, or just be able to cure our villagers more. We just unlocked another shulker box. That's a huge win. We leveled up a bit. We got another gold apple to work with. I think storage. I might do storage plus other platform to start the next episode. Other platform being only grass, so that it'll spawn passives. I might even build that before we start the next episode, just to show it off, because that just takes a little bit of time there. It's not the most exciting thing to watch, right? Yeah. And then maybe just redo our chest. Maybe we'll do like a catty corner chest system here. It's not a bad idea. Definitely not a bad idea. And then we'll keep all of our artisan tables over here. But yeah, great episode. Got a lot done. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching these all the way through. I really enjoy doing these YouTube only episodes. Experimenting with different things, different cuts, just different stuff all around. It's just different, you know, and I love it. I love hanging out with you guys. Y'all have been super, super supportive. Really appreciate y'all watching these all the way through. Huge shout out to all the Patreons. Huge shout out to all the folks sharing their Prime over in the Twitch chat. Those are 2 fantastic ways to support this content. But first and foremost, watching the content is just the best. So thanks so much, YouTube. I will catch you in the next episode. Bye-bye.